My daily routine consists of, so I'll get here at 9, I'll do some coaching, some programming, and it gets quite old, write some content for the gym. Then I'll start training myself. About 4 o'clock starts to get a bit busier, so I'll probably wrap up training then and start coaching again. And then about 7:30, 8 o'clock it starts to get quieter, or starts to die down, so I'll go back in the computer, do some programming, programming, and then I'll go home and then repeat again. Yeah. I'd say the sumo deadlift for me, just because it's like a lift that I'm really, really good at. So yeah, this feels really good, feels really strong. Every time I do it, I feel the weights working really well. My technique's very dialed in, so it'd be my favourite training. I enjoy the sort of hard work that I put into it and seeing the results I get. So, seeing the numbers come up, seeing the weights move easier, feeling my technique more like dialed down. I'd say that's what I. Ballpark, so I train 5 or 6 times. So probably at least 10, maybe up to 12 hours a week, right? That being said, like powerlifting, it's not like martial arts. Like I'll do a set, maybe take like 30 seconds, then I'll take like a 2 or 3 minute break. So for like an hour session, I might only actually lifting weights for like 15, 20 minutes. I haven't got one set in stone now, but my next planned one would probably be Pro Raw. Pro Raw is a very big powerlifting competition at the Arnold's. Arnold's next year in March. That's up in Melbourne Events Centre. Yeah. So my best lifts in the squat bench, so best squat is 310 kilos, best bench is 182.5 kilos, and best deadlift is 350 kilos. Yeah. I find it works for the most part because I tend to train sort of during the day when it's quieter, so between the hours of like 12 and 4. It just means that I have to stick with that time. If I don't, then I'm trying to like train myself and train clients. So yeah. Alright, so what inspired me to get into powerlifting? So originally I was lifting weights, like normal teenage guy trying to lift weights. But I eventually started to take an interest into strength training. Then after I wanted to use the strength training, I found a gym called PTC that was in Frankston. And when I went there, Marcos, the owner, they convinced me to do some powerlifting comps. Initially I was a bit reluctant, I was like, well, I'm not really interested. But I gave it a go, and then since then I've just loved the sport. Alright, so I've been training all together for 7 years. I've been competing in powerlifting for 4 years now. What helped me get to the level that I'm currently at? I'd say training hard, being consistent, but overall just like taking the time to figure out what I actually need to do. So just training hard, and most people get very far training hard. But eventually to get to that kind of elite level or next level, you really have to take into account actual percentages, your recovery and your nutrition. So stuff outside the gym has to be on point. Just training 2 hours a day, 1 hour and a half a day, that's all well and great, but you've got to make sure the rest the 22 hours a day you're sleeping right, you're eating, and you're keeping your stress levels low. So all that stuff takes into account. Just taking your training inside and outside the gym just a lot more seriously. I think the most difficult part is trying to get motivated when you just don't want to. Everybody has their days when they've had very little sleep, very little food. They've come from a 12-hour night shift, and they just do not feel like training, and everything feels hard. But the hardest part is just doing what needs to be done. I would say that. Yeah. What do I enjoy most about coaching? So I know that every guy wants to look buff, wants to feel buff, wants to feel strong, and wants to be successful, right? I know every girl wants to look good, wants to look sexy, wants to look strong, wants to feel strong, right, and have control of their lives. So I love when I can help them out in that aspect and make them feel like they are achieving their goals, right? So when a girl lifts her weight and she feels strong, that's what I enjoy about it. And then when a girl, loses 2 or 3 kilos of fat and she knows it, that's what I enjoy most about it. Yeah. Same thing to guys. When guys are lifting weights they never thought they could, I enjoy that. And when guys, I can see them not every day, but I can see the process. They go from say 70 kilos to 75 to 80 kilos in body weight, and they look buff. That's what I enjoy about it.